Getting ready to leave the Massacre cabin. Heading out to Catnip Reservoir. I turned off the main, I don't know, county road or whatever, 8A. I'm up on Little Catnip Spring Road, and once you get up off the main where they've constructed the road and it's just pushed like this, just a track, the roads up here are literally littered with obsidian, and there's some chert. Yeah, it's everywhere. It just completely covers the ground up here. I'm in the Sheldon Wildlife Refuge. I haven't seen any antelope yet. Took a short detour here to Andy's place. It's just a place mark on the map. For some reason it's called out. Don't really know why. Well, I was wondering about this place when I saw it on the map. One less place I have to wonder about. So Andy's place and Little Catnip Spring are back there. Gone about 32 miles today, so far. I still have 8 or 10 to go. So you might be able to catch a glimpse of Catnip Reservoir right there. That's my destination. But also, as I was looking, I know you can't see it in the GoPro, but there's a herd of antelope right down here about 250 yards in front of me. Made it down the Catnip Reservoir. Find a place to camp here somewhere. Call it good, call it a day. So I've read reports of people fishing here. There's a catch reporting box right there. Well, as Joni would say, the birds like it. Now I'm leaving Catnip Camp. A little bit less mileage to do today. Yesterday I ended up at 41. Today I've got 32 or something. I opted not to get water there because I was afraid I was going to get swallowed by the mud trying to get out to the water. So I'm going to try to pick up some water along the way. But if I don't find any, I have enough for the day. Lots of big empty out here. I haven't seen a car since I passed the BLM herding the wild horses. So this is where I'm going to turn off the main drag and hit this little track that goes up around the mountain there. There's no real good reason to do it other than, I don't know, why not? So I got a 500-foot climb. It's about a 6-mile loop that'll eventually come back out on the main drag. Okay, might as well. Got nothing but time. Well, I'm sure you've all heard it. It's not a real bikepacking trip without some hike-a-bike. And this is the first hike-a-bike I've had, so I was getting worried. I thought I might not really be bikepacking. Well, look what I stumbled across. Petrified wood. No further down in the Black Rock, they've got the Lund Petrified Forest, and I shared pictures of that before. Didn't expect to find this up here. Anyway, this is where I'm at now. I've climbed a few hundred feet. Okay, and now I think I'm finding some fossils. I'm not entirely sure about this one, but kind of looks like some snail shells or something maybe. Coming down off the mountain where I found the petrified wood. And possibly fossils. Little break in the shade here for a few minutes. I'm coming into the Virgin Valley area. This is Dufresne upon. That's where I spent last night. Still riding through Virgin Valley. Lots of water, lots and lots of water. Virgin Valley. And that road goes up into Virgin Canyon. The way my route goes up that way and climbs out. Well, yesterday when I was worried about not being bikepacking without hike-a-bike, I needn't have worried. I have a feeling there's going to be enough of this today to qualify. Sunk in the mud. I'm at the Badger cabin. It's a private cabin, not like Massacre or Stevens Camp. But I came up here anyway, and this is why, or at least one reason why. This is in a really beautiful setting. Little alcove in the rocks here with a big spring. And there is a public camp just right over there. There's a public camp. And there's actually some people camped there right now. And I'm telling you, this is in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, pretty cool. I've ridden through a lot of water today. Leaving camp on my final day, or at least I expect it to be my final day. I stumbled on the remains of this old cabin out here. I guess it's not too surprising since there's a big spring right there. At some point they improved this spring, digging it out a little bit, but there's just a lot of water. It's running in a full-on little creek down out into that meadow that I pointed out. I don't know, I'm fascinated by water in a desert. A lot of springs up here. I'm just wondering if it has something to do with the volcanic nature of the rock, because it percolates down through so much easier. You know, those, for instance, Bernie Falls in California and Tamelich Falls in Oregon both percolate down, and at late summer they come out through the rock rather than over the cliff face. Lots and lots of this kind of riding today so far, with a couple of short steep pitches here and there. I'm just about to the junction of the road with Stevens Camp. I don't need any water or anything, so I'm not going to take the detour to go over there this time. I've been over there before. That's an outstanding cabin, open to the public. Big gushing spring there. I'm going to take that road out there over the hill, and I'll be back at the truck in a couple hours. Bunch of ranchers here. They're out rounding up the cattle for the winter.